Okay, the new my dudes. Hey guys, it is Dave here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back, guys, to the next episode of Abyss of the Sacrifice. I will post a link at the end of this video, but also post a link card up here to the previous episodes so you see exactly what happened in the last episode. We are starting our third playthrough from chapter 5 or 6, as that's the point when things can change for the girls' destinies. So we got our second end for the game last episode, Mickey's final end or true end, I believe, where basically during her playthrough, she killed both Arsena and Chloe with a gun. But she got her true end, so it looks as if Mickey made it to the surface, if the surface indeed properly existed, but she got her revenge by meeting Orange, I believe, at the end, but we never ever saw whether she took Orange out or killed her or whatever. But it ended with Mickey being the only survivor and escaping Foundation. So we now need to go back and find out more endings and more scenarios that could possibly happen for the girls and see if we can ever get the true end where supposedly there is a true end where they all survive. So we will see what other scenarios we've got still to do and see where we go from there. So we played Mickey's chapter of Fake, Arsena's 6, Chloe's Wings, and Jitka's Accident. We've played all of them. We have not played Olga's chapter of Lockout. So that is a new scenario for us. So we're just going to start from here and see where we go from here, guys. So Lockout. So this is after we're back at the point in the story where they find out about the Furio virus and they all were quarantining. But this is the point where they all escaped their quarantine and they were going to use the cold sleep machines to save themselves. So with 6, that resulted in a death, or with 6, it resulted in a death. Accident, it resulted in a death. Fake, I believe they all survived onto the next chapter. And Wings, I think they all survived as well. So I don't know what's going to happen with August chapter of Lockout, whether we're going to lose someone after this or whether we all survive to the next part. But anyway, we're going to see every single scenario so we can complete every single section. So let's go with this one, guys. So we're doing August perspective and Lockout. Let's go. All right, turn up my volume. So Olga with Lockout. So it sounds as if you get locked out of a system, maybe, but not sure. So the party, so this is them out of their quarantine and looks like they're heading to a new area. So the party walked through the research center block. Oh, great. I was hoping that there was maybe something along Olga's story that would relate to this. So it's bringing Olga's path towards her father, maybe in the research labs with Jitka's Project Icon. So maybe Olga is going to learn more about what her father was up to. I wanted a bit more of this. So here we go. They walked through the research block. Olga was at the head. Arsena whined at her back, of course. Arsena's back to arguing. Well, if she only knew what happened in the last playthrough, arguing and complaining and whining too much got her shot by an irritated Mickey. Yes, Arsena? Mm-hmm. So they've walked quite a long way since they entered the research block, huh? Okay, so she wants a rest, obviously. Sure. And she's going to ask for a rest, and I'm guessing Olga's not going to be interested. Olga's nonchalant answer annoyed Arsena and made her shoot back. Oh, she's questioning whether we know where we're going. Ooh, questioning her leadership. Uh-oh. All right, sure, we can find medical supplies around here. Well, in one of the previous playthroughs at this point, I believe Arsena it said that she was suffering from illness or sickness, possibly from the cold sleep therapy, but this should be before that point. So maybe they just look for medical supplies just for their own safety. Okay. Wow, so you're really not trusting Olga. But that makes sense, actually, with the story in the past. Arsena won't trust Olga completely because she believes Olga stole her family photo at one point, which I'm still convinced she was framed, but we've got no evidence to prove it. Her last sentence was spoken in a... Oh, okay. Didn't hear it then. Oh well, never mind. Everyone heard it out loud and clear. Then again, Asuna purposely said it loud enough for the others to hear. Yeah, she's making sure everyone knows she still doesn't trust Olga. Olga ignored Asuna's minor pestering. She was too busy thinking about something else. Before coming to the research center block, Olga had explained that their goal was to gather medical supplies here, right? But let me guess, Olga, you've got something else you want to find out. There weren't many consumable goods left, and they were low on certain types of medicine. Well, she is the doctor of the group, or the trainee. The biggest damage was the loss of their medical... yeah, this point, yeah. The loss of their medical scanner. If you just check Chloe's bag, she has it. But, well... maybe she's also thinking maybe they can find another medical scanner, but maybe they'll find another one that's infected with the Furio virus. If someone got sick from here on out, then they're in a bit of trouble. Even Olga, with her medical expertise, was worried about taking care of them. The hospital block that was full of medical supplies, however, was too far away, right? When Olga explained all of this, the others were forced to agree. Right, so they're in the research block, so it's separate from the hospital block. Okay, I suppose that makes sense because I think the hospital block was near the beginning of the game. But Olga had a different motive for heading to the research center block. She wants to find out more about what her father was up to. Okay, so now we're getting a bit more of Olga's past. It's a bit more of her backstory. So her father changed at one point. Okay, makes sense with Jitka probably. Making the groundbreaking discovery of Jitka's brainwaves and time warp space. One day her father changed. Although never a family man, he gradually grew more distant from my mother and me. Oh dear. Taking care of Jitka. The reason for that was his involvement in a dangerous top secret project, which we all know about. Well, she was always vaguely aware of this. Olga pretended she didn't know about it for months. Wait, does Olga know who Jitka is already? Nah, surely not. Then one day, the head maid asked Olga for a favor, okay? Okay. Not quite sure what to make of that statement, so please go to the master study in place of your mother. Maybe her mother's not up to it, or maybe her mother's fed up with her dad. Anyway, right, so... Or maybe her father is summoning her instead, which never usually goes well. Oh. So Olga's father is not listening to the head maid or the other maids, or maybe not even his wife. Oh boy. Although unsure of what was going on, Olga obediently went to her father's study and knocked. I don't think he got on well okay with his other children, if I remember correctly. It was Olga that was the one he got least on with, just because she didn't do good enough in his eyes. There was no answer. She quietly pushed at the door and it opened. Is he there? Uh-oh. Is he here? Her father was unexpectedly there. Oh boy. He sat idly in a chair, his face redder than she had ever seen. Oh, does that mean he's sick? As soon as she took a frantic step into the room, a pungent smell made her hold her breath. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he's been drinking. Oh, I wonder... So, he's drunk, obviously, then, and that's what the redness in his face is about. I wonder if this is maybe the day Project Icon was cancelled due to the accident. I wonder if this is when Project Icon was cancelled, so he lost his purpose of his work. Stinks of alcohol. Well, if he's got red in the face and you can smell alcohol in the room, probably. When she walked toward him and spoke, her father finally noticed her presence. Uh-oh. His eyes were clouded over, bloodshot and lifeless. Yep, he's hammered. Olga was shocked. Was this really her father? He always has such sharp, hawk-like eyes. Oh dear. I'm gonna assume he means his wife.
お母様ですか?
Mm-hmm.
そうだ。
Oh god, you can clearly he sounds different, so yeah, he's hammered away. He is pure steaming.
お出かけになりました.
Oh boy. That might set him off.
どこへだ?
Okay. Maybe there's more to this. Maybe there's been a rift between them, but it could be because he's drinking. Where?
さあ、いつものサロンではないですか?
Oh, okay.
あいつは
Uh-oh.
夫がこんな時によく遊んでいられるな。
Oh boy, so now he's suspecting maybe his wife is cheating on him? Or is this maybe the drink that's talking? Her father's sudden anger filled her with fear. She'd never seen him this unstable before. Besides, he had always encouraged his wife's salon visits. Oh. Yeah, make her look pretty, be pretty all the time, and now he's... I'm assuming it's because he can't bury himself in his work. He believed it was the hospital director's wife's duty to make connections in the public sphere. Something's changed at work, hasn't it? Still confused, Olga brought up the reason she was here.
お父様、何かご用があると伺ってきたのですが。
Oh boy. Her father turned to her.
そうだった。
I'm guessing he gets the vibes that the maid has told Olga to come here. He sighed and sunk into his chair. Olga grimaced as a huge whiff of alcohol wafted into her face.
酒を買ってきてくれ、オルガ。
He just wants more alcohol. What? This was the first time her father had asked her to buy something for him. Well, that's fair, but is Olga of age to buy alcohol?
執事に言えばよいのではないですか?
Well, I suppose if they live in a well-off estate with maids and butlers, I suppose that's not weird to ask, but... He started yelling again. Oh, shit.
あいつはクビだ。
Oh, no. He's completely lost it. Yeah, so he's drunk, he's fired his butler, apparently, and the head maids won't listen. Either the head maids don't want to talk to him or they won't listen to him. Maybe that's why he said maybe that's why the head maid asked Olga to go in, because she feared she would get fired.
酒の銘柄が覚えられないなどと抜かして断りやがった。
I think he probably refused you liquor because you're drunk as a skunk, and maybe you couldn't remember the brand you like because you're too drunk.
お父様?
Yeah, this is not good. She couldn't believe her ears. Our butler has been in our family for years and was the most experienced butler on our block. Father was always so proud of that. The butler probably saw father acting strange and refused to buy liquor for his own good. Yep. I'm sure that was the case. But her father was clearly too intoxicated to even realize this.
言ってきてくれるな、オルガ。銘柄は
She's gonna refuse.
でも私未成年です。お酒はまだ売ってもらえません。
That's what I thought. Olga's not of age to buy alcohol anyway. When Olga responded quickly, her father only said 2 words.
使えんやつだな。
Oh, you don't call your daughter that. No, you're any person, any lady in your life, or anybody in your life. Wow, you dick. He's always been an asshole, but now he's a proper mega asshole. It was the kind of thing an intoxicated person says without thinking. But to Olga, it came as a huge shock, and she looks up to her father. Useless wench? Those were the last words she wanted to hear from her father.
出て行け。もう用はない。さあ。
Oh shit. Damn. Poor Olga. Her father practically chased her out of the room. It's going to leave her in tears, probably. That was the first and last time she ever saw him in such a disgraceful state. But from then on, he lost all of his ambition and stayed away from home even more. I still suspect that the reason for him getting drunk and inebriated is probably Project Icon was cancelled due to the accident. What had made Olga's strict father become that way, she wants to find out from the research, I guess. She wondered about this every day until a certain object made everything clear. Oh, right, okay, what is it? One day, she snuck into her father's office to borrow a medical book. Oh wait, we've come across I'm pretty sure we've come across this dialogue before. She comes across the her book or his diary or something. That was when she found it. A single small note was scattered carelessly on her father's desk. Oh, maybe not. The word void was stamped across it. Void? Oh, meaning failed or expired or not, not to be continued. Since it was next to the shredder, Olga guessed that it had fallen out of a pile of voided documents that her father had destroyed. Her father's handwriting was scrawled across the note. She read it quickly, even though she knew she shouldn't. Yep, here we go. May the 6th, 4:45, numerical abnormality. May the 6th, 10:57, violent behavior. Is this notes on Jitka or other icon test subjects? May the 6th, 12:06, abnormal space in district. It's to do with Jitka, abnormal space in the district. May 6th, 1300, specimen temporarily frozen. Jitka was frozen. May the 7th, 10:09, experiment injunction appeal. Oh, he launched an appeal to get Jitka, the project icon on Jitka released. May 12 o'clock, specimen completely frozen. May the 8th, 1700, block E13 closed. Project icons research block. Plans disposable of specimen. Oh, she was to be disposed of. Jitka and anything to do with Project Icon was meant to be disposed of. Oh, shit. And from the chapters we've seen before with Jitka, Olga's father, the doctor sensei, treated Jitka more like a daughter than Olga. So that's what's probably upset him, that Jitka's to be destroyed. That would be correct. Her eyes suddenly widened. She had seen her father acting strangely on May 9th. That's when the project was shut down due to the accident. According to the memo, it was the day after this specimen was completely frozen, so after the appeal failed. Yeah. The experiment father was involved in caused some kind of accident. Then the Administration Bureau must have requested an injunction to call it off. As a result, his project hit a dead end. Did it really devastate him that much? Yes, because it involved Jitka. But something didn't make sense to her. Her father was the director of the hospital. So, being the director of the hospital medical, he wouldn't really be involved in research, is that it? He should have been involved in hundreds of experiments and projects, right? But why was this one so important to him? And she doubted all of them ended in success. So why was this particular experiment responsible for such a terrible breakdown? Because it involves a person. Oh, you'll find out. Block E13. She remembers, so that she must be looking for Block E13 in the research block. District E was the area where all of Foundation's research facilities were located. It's all coming together. Wonder if I would find something out if I went there myself. So there's Olga's real motive for coming here. Although the thought passed through her head, it had taken all her energy at the time to keep her questions to herself. Yeah, she probably wanted to confront her father about all this. He wouldn't talk, he'd probably be too drunk to anyway. Block E13. That's where I want to go. The thought had come to her just a few hours ago, when Olga stood in front of the information board and planned the route the party would take. So yeah, so a bit like Chloe, she's decided to take advantage of being the one to plan the route to go via a way she wants to go. Not for a marker, but for her own personal reasons as to why her father just changed completely. She realized something. This route leads us straight by the research center block, yep. Usually, the research center block is restricted to researchers and higher-ups, but there's no one around to stop you. But none of that matters now. This is my only chance. That was when she suggested they replenish their medical supplies, and oh boy, if she finds any bit of information that connects Jitka to block E13's research. Wow. Okay, so bored from the monotonous path, this is going to be Asuna. Asuna became talkative again. Yes, what about the research block? Yes. So I've heard, but yeah, you don't know. She hasn't revealed who he is, who she's the daughter of. She hasn't revealed that to any of them yet, so I've heard. What if an experimental creature or something suddenly turns up? Oof. That's a bit awkward with Jitka right there, but they don't know. Okay, you've been reading too much science fiction. Too much. The head of a monkey in the body of a lizard. Miki frowned. I'm imagining Jitka is just being very quiet. Olga grimaced. Chloe scoffed condescendingly. Of course, she always wants to tease. Maybe. Well, they did create... Well, they didn't... Again, Jitka is a normal human child, was a normal human child till she was experimented on. So, but she wasn't created in the lab. That's rich coming for you. You're rude all the time. Just press all her buttons, Chloe. Yep. Yeah, Olga's going to try and break it up. She was always the peacemaker. Noticing this was leading to a fight, Olga turned around to intervene. But Miki spoke up first with an annoyed tone. Uh-oh. Don't irritate Miki either. Because, yeah, at this point she does have the gun. Business as usual, Olga thought. Anyone noticed that Jitka is being very, very quiet? She fell silent and left the rest up to Miki. Suddenly, she noticed Jitka walking behind the others. She usually tried to stop Chloe and Asuna's fights, but this time she's not. Oh no, this is going to bring back bad... I've just thought about that, actually. This will probably bring bad memories back to Jitka. Ooh. In a quiet little voice. The smallest arguments always put her on edge. But today she looks pale and just gazed at the ground as she walked. Yep, she recognizes this place. She slowly shuffled her feet, lagging behind the rest of the party. Yep, she's getting worried. I wonder. Jitka looked up when Olga addressed her. Kind of. Asuna's imagination made you feel sick. When Asuna tried to interrupt, Olga just held up her hand and waited for Jitka's response. Oh. Okay, well, that's an interesting thing to go in the video. My power, there seemed to be a bit of a jump in the power there by the looks of things. So when Asuna tried to interrupt, Olga just held up her hand and waited for Jitka's response. Just let her talk. But what she said was unexpected. Uh-oh, here we go. Asuna's imagination? Olga was taken aback. It was like she hadn't been listening to the conversation at all. She's not. She's too traumatized by coming back down memory lane of bad memories. She's getting stranger by the minute. Although she wondered why, she decided to end the conversation on a friendly note. Let me know if you don't ever feel well. Jitka nodded obediently and Olga returned to the head of the group again. Oh, here we are. Block E13. Here we go. This is it. Olga stopped in her tracks. Block E13. If I go in here, I might find out what father was really up to.
ここに医療用スキャナとかあるの？
It might, but that's not exactly what Olga's looking for. Asuna asked from behind her.
そうね。あると思うわ。
You would think so since he's a doctor.
そう。じゃあ入りましょう。
Alright. Not noticing Olga's vaguely spacey answer, Asuna confidently trudged ahead. Chloe and Mickey, however, sensed something strange. Oh boy.
どうした？
What's wrong? Olga was too deep in thought to answer. Chloe and Mickey exchanged glances, but Chloe didn't say another word. She just shrugged and headed into the block. Mickey followed, peering at Olga out of the corner of her eye. What about Jitka? After a few seconds, Olga came to her senses.
私も行かなきゃ。
I should go in too. She took a step forward before realizing Jitka. That Jitka was still there with her.
どうしたの？とか行きましょう。
She doesn't want to, I don't think. Let's go inside. She reached out her hand, but Jitka just stood there limply, yet she's been here before she recognizes the number. Her face was pale as she stared at her feet.
いとか。
Yep, she doesn't want to go in there. Her voice was no louder than a mosquito's hum.
え？
What?
そっちには行きたくない。
I don't want to go in there. Yep, confirmed.
どうして？
Mm-hmm.
やだ。
I just don't. Jitka wouldn't budge. Olga spoke to her kindly.
怖くないわよ。
Too late.
アスナの言うような怪物なんているわけないんだから。
No, but this is going to bring back memories of her and the doctor.
違うの。
Jitka, tell them the truth. But although that might not work out in your favor. She looked on the verge of tears.
どうしてなの？とか理由を教えて。
She won't want to tell you either. Jitka just cried no over and over like a small child. Olga started to get irritated.
理由を言ってくれないとわからないの。
True.
ねえ、どうして行きたくないの？
I think you just have to let it go, Olga, and just go in there without her. But we'll see. Why don't you want to go in there? A slight sternness suddenly filled her voice.
ねえ、いとか。
She's not interested in telling you. Jitka finally spoke little by little.
だってこっちは
This place is...
こっちは何？
This is what?
こっちは
Mm-hmm. But she stopped there and fell silent.
何なのよもう。
Mm-hmm. Olga let out a heavy sigh. She's just going to leave her. For a while, she just quietly stared at Jitka. But then something struck her. Oh. But have you connected the dots?
もしかしていとか。
Jitka? Maybe she's scared of doctors.
あなたここに来たことがあるの？
Nailed it. Well done for thinking about that. Has she been here before? Been here before? Jitka's shoulders twitched. Then she empathetically shook. Liar.
知らない。私知らない。
Well then, if you've never been here before, why do you not want to go in? Her behavior confirmed Olga's suspicions. She knows she's lying. So she has been here before. But how come? Because she's an experiment. Was she involved in father's experiments? Yep. My father and Jitka are connected somehow. That's something I never considered before. Her suspicions about Jitka slightly grew. Before she knew what she was doing, she warned Jitka in a cold tone.
嘘はいけないわいとか。
You shouldn't lie, Jitka.
全部話すから一緒に来るか。どちらかを選びなさい。
Ooh, an ultimatum, a choice. Tell me everything or you're coming with us. Choose one. Oh, she chose not to tell, I guess, so she's going with them. She took Jitka's hand and pulled her towards block E13.
オルガ嫌なの話して
She won't, Jitka. She's putting her foot down. Either you spill the beans or you're going inside. After a while, her small mosquito-like voice trailed off, and she quietly let Olga pull her along. Then, suddenly, she stopped in her tracks just before the door. Oh?
どうしたの人か
What is it? Olga turned back to see Jitka staring fearfully at the door in front of them. It was just a regular door. But Jitka's eyes widened and filled with tears. Oh no.
やだ泣いてるの
I guess so. This must be where she was researched, experimented on. Crying. Olga hesitated. Her grip loosened around Jitka's hand. That's a bad move. She'll run. Did she run? Hey. Yeah, thought so. Jitka took the opportunity to shake Olga's hand away and run.
この区画から出る気なの
She's trying to get out of the block. Yeah, she doesn't want to go in. Olga quickly followed her. Then all of a sudden, Jitka did something unexpected. She warped time-space. She's scared. She warped time-space. Oh. She opened the door in front of them and ran into the room. So she actually ran into the block? Okay, huh? Oh my god, it's her room. It's Jitka's room. Oh no. So this is confirmed block E13 was her bedroom. When Olga followed her into the room, she was surprised at what she found. Okay. It was completely different from what she expected. So, I'm assuming they've run into the room in block E13, but maybe not exactly the... Well, we'll find out if Arsena and the others are here. It's different from what she expected.
子供部屋
A children's room. It was decorated with small furniture, toys, cute wallpaper, and a soft carpet. Oh no, Olga will spot the box. Olga will spot the puzzle box similar to hers, what she got as a child, and then make connect her father. Ugh. Okay. Jitka stood in a corner of the room, trembling with her eyes shut. She's back.
どうしてこんな部屋が研究所の中に
Because it's Jitka's room. She was experimented on since she was a child. What is a room like this doing in a research center? It wasn't clear if Jitka was answering Olga's question. No. But she whispered quietly.
ここ私の部屋だった
Oh shit. Okay, she's admitting it. She's telling the story, but so this, just judging from the conversation, the way it's going, Arsena, Mickey, and Chloe are not in this room. But we'll see. This was my room. Oh, she heard you. What? This sudden confession shocked her. So yeah. So Jitka has just confirmed your suspicions, Olga. She was an experiment. What is she saying? Does this mean she grew up in this research facility? Yes. But why? She stumbled backward and grabbed onto a nearby dresser. What's on the dresser? In doing so, her fingers knocked against something. The puzzle box, the tea box. Huh? She looked down to find something even more surprising. Yeah, same puzzle box.
この箱
This box. A small box lay on top of the dresser. It was made of a brightly painted wood in a beautiful ethnic pattern. Olga recognized this box. I have the same one. It's a box of my father's favorite tea. Oh, I was hoping this scenario, this part would come up at some point during the story, that Olga and Jitka would discover their connection with Olga's father. That fragrant tea from the specialty shop that always made my father's particular blend. Can you smell it through the box? Because it'd still be in there, the tea. It was the only present her father had ever given her, and Jitka has one as well. This box looked exactly the same. She automatically reached out.
これは私
Well, no, clearly not. It's Jitka's, but it's similar to yours. It's mine. But before she could lay a finger on it, Jitka stops her.
ダメそれに触らないで
Exactly. Don't touch that. Olga froze at Jitka's sudden yelp.
その箱は私のなの。
It's my box. Oh boy.
その箱だけがここのいい思い出なの。
Her only good memory of this place. And there we go. So you definitely have a connection between your father and Jitka, who was a test subject. She sounded desperate.
それがここになかったらここも怖いところになっちゃう。
This place would just be scary too. So the other room she didn't want to go in is definitely scary.
触らないで。
Oh boy. They're gonna learn about each other now, so don't touch it. As she recovered from her surprise, Olga gradually began to understand the situation. Yep. Jitka knew my father and spent time with him. Yes. She must have been sick or something and used for experiments here. Not sick. She was used for experiments, though. Then my father gave her this box. But how can this box be her only good memory? Because everything else that happened to her was not nice.
お父様はあなたには優しかったの。
Ooh. Ooh, is this gonna cause tension, jealousy? The real daughter doesn't get treated as nicely as Jitka? Is my father actually kind to you? Oh, and she's gone back to her own past and her box. Olga reminisced. Her father had given her the tea box right when he was put in charge of the new project. So he was happy because his work, research, his lifelong work was going to happen by the looks of things. Aye, because they'd found Jitka, the one with the special brainwaves, part in charge of the new project. Once the project started, he was barely at home anymore, looking after Jitka all the time. Did he stay away all that time to be with Jitka? Yes. An upsetting hypothesis grew within her. Her family was being neglected for Jitka. Suddenly, oh, a small tremor rose up from her feet. Oh no! Oh, so, well, judging from this happening, Jitka is causing the time to warp. She's warping time-space because she's upset. Yeah, Jitka must be warping time and space because Olga's threatening her box, the box, which is her only good memory, and so Jitka's scared of this area. Olga's vision warped as she started to fall. Huh? It was really? Or is this Jitka? Well, okay, if it's an earthquake, it's a big one. The dresses she had grabbed onto jolted violently and sent her tumbling to the floor. Oh no. This might break the wooden box. Ow. She landed on her back, knocking the air out of her. For a moment, her vision went blank. Still not sure whether it's an earthquake or whether Jitka's caused this. Then, when she came to, the earthquake had stopped. Oh dear. She got to her feet with a loud and hacking cough.
大丈夫、糸か。
Is she still there? When she looked up, Jitka was gone.
ちょっと何やってたのよ、オルガ。
Oh shit, something's happened. Where in the world were you, Olga?
今の地震マジでやばかったっていうのに。
It's a really dangerous earthquake just now. Where's Jitka? After Olga left the room and caught up to the rest of the party, Asuna yelled at her angrily. But then she frowned. Weren't you with Jitka?
一緒じゃないの。
Oh, that was Asuna. Yeah, she's not with you anymore. Right, so that I think my theory is correct. Jitka may have slightly caught, I don't know, the earthquake might have been pure coincidence, but during that time, Jitka got upset and has warped time and space, and so she's disappeared. When you with Jitka?
はぐれた。というか、逃げられた。
She ran away from me.
逃げられた。
Olga explained how Jitka had resisted entering the block, but she left out the parts about the children's room and her hypothesis about Jitka's past. Why? After hearing everything, Asuna spoke fearfully. Oh no. Did Jitka go in there? Uh-oh.
ねえ、ちょっとそれまずくない？
What problem? I think only at this point, At this point in the story, I think only Chloe and Jitka know, like, have suspicions about Itka's abilities. I don't think Mickey and Arsena were so clued up about it, but oh, isn't this a problem?
時々とっちらかるから
Well, that's true.
これで最後なの何が起こるか分かんない
Oh yeah, and Arsena doesn't want to lose any more friends. I get it.
そうだねここは研究施設だ危険な物質も多い
That too. Chloe nodded in agreement, so they need to go find her.
早く見つけないと
Okay. Mickey looks serious.
そうだね探しに行かなきゃ
Well, at least they're all agreeing they need to find her. Arsena ran ahead.
いとか
Uh-oh. Okay, we found her, but... Okay. She's stumbled across someone's office, which I'm guessing must be sent the doctor's office, Olga's father's office, but we've never been here before, I don't think. Jitka. The rest of the party followed her.
もう何やってんの無事でよかったけど
Okay, well, Arsena found her, I guess. What in the world have you been up to? So glad you're safe. With a relieved sigh, Arsena patted Jitka's back. Is she going to be happy to see us? But, oh, god damn it, Olga. Olga shouted.
バカ
Idiot. Oh dear, that's... Jitka's whole body jumped. Uh-oh, she's gonna... Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think Jitka realizes that Olga is the doctor's daughter yet. Jitka's whole body jumped. It was rare for Olga to raise her voice like this, yeah.
こんな場所で単独行動してあんな大きな地震だってあったの
Hmm.
あなた自分がどうなってもいいの
Hmm. Hmm. This is gonna upset her a bit, Olga. Tears formed in her eyes.
怒らないで怖いよ
Don't scare her. Don't get mad, you're scaring me. But Jitka's words made Olga even angrier.
怖い怖いのはあなただけじゃないの
Uh-oh, I'm scaring you. You're not the only one who's scared, you know?
あなたが勝手な行動を取ることが他の人にも危険を呼ぶかもしれないって
Ever cross your mind?
どうして少しも考えないの
You sound exactly like your father now, that your selfish behavior could put the rest of us in danger. She couldn't stop. Oh no. This is going to trigger Jitka and her abilities. She couldn't stop. As she yelled at Jitka, she thought to herself, am I just letting out all my anger right now? Yes, probably. But her mouth kept yelling at Jitka.
オルガそのくらいでいいでしょ
It's enough, Olga. When Mickey put her hand on her shoulder, Olga suddenly came to. She was finally able to stop.
ちょっとさそれ言い過ぎじゃないの
A little, but Olga has her reasons. Wonder if you'll reveal it all now.
この子がこんななのいつものことじゃない
Hmm. She stood protectively in front of Jitka while glaring at Olga.
それにさあんたなんかいとかに
Oof. I suppose, maybe, yes.
当たってないヒステリックなんだけど
Oh boy, don't call her crazy. She can tell. Olga felt her face turn red. She's right, I am taking it all out on Jitka. It's because you feel jealous. Jitka might be the one responsible for changing my father. Yes, but he was happy. He didn't cause him to become she didn't cause him to become an angry alcoholic. That was because the project was cancelled. You just need to talk to her a bit more. But I don't think that's going to happen. Changing my father. That's what I was thinking subconsciously. Even though there isn't any proof at all. Yep. Olga stared at her feet in embarrassment for acting so immature.
あらもう反省してる
Ooh, and Asena's bullying and teasing. Are you feeling bad already? Asena peered at her with surprise.
うるさいわね
Olga mumbled softly and looked away. But Asena followed her with a grin.
赤くなってる
Uh-oh.
うるさいったらこれはここが暑いから何よ言い訳しちゃって
God, you tease. Just then, Mickey interrupted with an anxious tone.
ちょっと待って本当に少し暑すぎない
Wait, it is hot in here? Everyone looked up in surprise and Mickey started shouting.
焦げ臭い。近くで何か燃えてる。
Oh, for the love of God, another fire? Or magma? Oh, no, no. Oh, God. It seems that every part of this section in the chapters involves magma. I smell something burning. There must be a fire nearby. Oh, no. Jitka. Maybe she did cause a warp in time-space. The girls raced to the previous room. When they arrived... Oh, crap. There is a fire. Well, this must be a connecting office. They found an ocean of flames. The party was at a dead end. Without the hallway ahead of them, they couldn't get out. Oh, crap. Olga felt all the strength leave her body.
無理だ。
We're done for. The words slipped out of her mouth.
もう逃げられない。こんな火の海で。
All right, so they're all completely boned now, apparently. This ocean of flames, there's nowhere left to run. Well, I know we have to do something, so here we go.
何言ってんの。
Well, it's not like Olga to just give up. Asuna turned to her angrily.
もう諦める。
Mm-hmm.
そうよ。
Oh shit. She's now found out the reason why her father changed, and she can't take all her anger out on Jitka, so she's just giving up. Ooh. Olga screamed.
無理よ。こんなところから抜け出すなんて。
Whoa, it's impossible to get out of here now.
無理。
Wow. But you've never been here before, so you don't know that. Absolutely impossible. Here I go, ranting my frustrations again. The anger she felt towards her father's secret. The jealousy she felt towards Ika's bond with her father. Yeah, I knew it was all out of jealousy. All those feelings bubbled up and put her in an unstable state.
私たちみんなここで焼け死ぬんだわ。
Well, that's gonna make Jitka upset. Just as Olga yelled. Oh, Asuna slapped her. Smack. She felt her cheek burn and white sparks flew across her vision. Asuna slapped you, god damn. She clutched her cheek and stumbled while her glasses clattered to the floor. Asuna had hit her.
しっかりしなさいよ、オルガ。
Pull yourself together, Olga. You're supposed to be the rock of the group. Asuna screamed.
あんたを信じてる。みんなついてきてるのよ。
Oh, made it this far because we believe in you. Olga blinked a few times. She felt as if the fog in her heart had finally cleared.
そうだ。私はリーダーとなるようにお父様の教育を受けて育った。
Father always told me to be a leader.
こんなところで取り乱していていいわけがない。
I can't lose control at a time like this.
生きて。みんなで生きて、ここから脱出しなきゃ。
Well, at least some of you will get out of here. Who knows? I need to survive so we can all get out of here.
みんな離れないで。
Alright. Olga spoke. But her hysteric tone had disappeared.
強行突破する。必ず私の後をついてきて。
Alright. Okay, so here we go. We gotta do something.
みんな視線を低くして煙を吸い込まないように。こんな炎なんて無理だミキ、やめて。こんなところで。 ここを進むのは
Oh, wait, I can turn around. What do we got? Need more information before I even try that. A huge device has fallen over. It looks like there's a vent behind it. Oh! Wait, the hose is under the machine. Uh-huh.
ここ
Look at this.
換気効果
It's a vent.
全然吸い込んでないみたい。
Looks like it's not sucking up the air here. Alright, so the hose is stuck under the machine, so we need to move the machine before we can get the hose. It's filled with black smoke. Okay, we need to go back round. Can't get her. Right, okay. Oh, there's a door here. Can we go through? The doorknob is hot. Oh, shiza. Doorknob is hot, so we can't... Ah! Hello, what we got here?
ガムテープで止めてあ
Duct tape. Why? Let's see. Leads to a cul-de-sac. Nowhere to run.
あっち
Ow.
気をつけて炎で熱せられてるから
Okay. That's a ladder, isn't it? Yay, we've got a step ladder.
熱くてさ
Okay, can we go through here? There's no escape flames this way. Right, so we've got a step ladder now, so... Hmm.
この機械くそ
I need more information before I can even think about trying that puzzle. It's a step ladder that folds in two. It's too heavy to move. Oh! Oh, sweet. Disassembled the machine. So I can get... A vent can be seen, but it doesn't seem to be working. Each device has fallen. Looks like there's a vent behind it. Okay. Surface is really hot. Surface is really hot. Oh, pull it out. There we go. What's in there? Obtained a box cutter. I can use that to get the duct tape off. Yeah, that makes sense. The back of it won't be hot. Now I can use the box cutter to cut the gaffer tape. Bingo. Peeled off the duct tape. Right. Oh. Right, let's try. Press the top button. That's activated the lights.
少しは視界が良くなったわね
It's a little easier to see now. Let's activate the bottom light. Is it the sprinklers? Wait, activate the top button again. Oh, uh-oh. Air conditioner could be seen but not reached. Okay, so we've got the lights on at least.
引っ張っても取れないみたいこんなのカッターで切っちゃえばいいのよ
Oh, okay, so obtained a hose. And I see a path through with the ladder now, is that it? Oh, I can get up here with the air conditioner now.
水
Water. Oh, I can connect the tap.
ス
What?
プリンクラーが機能していない原因はこれね
Looks like this is why the sprinkler wasn't working. The hose is cut halfway. Okay, so I can connect this piece of hose to it.
私に任せて
Yeah. It connected them.
水が出た
Water's coming out from where? Hose is visible. Aha! So now the middle views, so we can get through the middle. Hmm.
出口はここしかない
Yes, but it's closed off by a fire shutter.
無理だわもうこれ以上進めないなんとかならないの脇のボタンを見てみるなんとかなるかもしれないな
You guys see that again? Hope I'm not going to have a power surge or power cut. That would be very awkward. Can probably work something out. Yeah, probably. Door's locked. Door's locked. Ah, because it's cooler now, we can get in here. Aha, obtained a document. Okay, so what does this tell me? Numbers are separated by lines. Look at the document. 51035. Five, 1, 2. 5 by 5. Yes, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5. Okay, so I think this is the grid. 1, 1, 5. But you can only press it. Must be equal to like a... There must be some common thing. Opening the fire shot. The buttons on the side probably control it, but they'll need to find a hint about it first. Air is too hot to touch before or cooled down now and should be able to check out. Alright, so work that out. Opening the fire... Oh, that's the one I just addressed. The document and the panel. They're both 5 by 5, so they can probably turn on the panels that correspond with the positions on the document. Solving the document. For example, color in 5 spaces down from the... Color in 5 spaces. Down from the 5 column. Color in 5 spaces down from the 5 column. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. For the 2-2 rule, color in 2 spaces. So 5 down, 2 across. They want open before coloring in. Okay, so what? Right, so 5. So so color in 1, leave 1, color in 2. Wait, but that's it. Is that color in 2, leave 2? Now leave 1. Why 1? did it! Holy shit!
開いた
Damn! I was just following the puzzle, but it turned out I fixed it. Damn, oh, it opened. Okay, so we made it out of there. Cough. Damn, the area is filling up with smoke pretty badly, and that doesn't look like... I think it's maybe got into some of the research chemicals. Cough, cough.
みんな無事
Hopefully. After getting through the wall of smoke, Olga immediately turned back to the others.
生きてはいるが
Okay. Chloe reported through a hacking cough.
ミキが煙を吸った
Oh, that's not good. Mickey leaned on Chloe's shoulder, breathing heavily. As soon as she saw Mickey's pale face, Olga shouted.
クロエミキをもっと煙から遠ざけて
Okay.
横にさせて胸をくつろげてあげてわかった
Chloe pulled Mickey away.
死ぬかと思った
Asna came out of the smoke next.
アスナ無事
Okay, where's Jitka?
なんとかねいとこ
Mm-hmm.
先に出てたんじゃないの
Oh, god damn it, really? When Olga shook her head, Asna started to panic.
嘘さっきまでそばにいたのに
Well, either she's just conveniently managed to quietly wander off, or has she done something to space-time? She was right next to me a second ago.
どこかではぐれたんだ
Okay. They called Jitka's name several times into the smoke, but there was no answer. Oh no. Meanwhile, the place they were standing became hazy with smoke. At the end of the sooty, whirlwind-filled hallway, licking flames started to appear. Intolerable heat waves started blowing their way.
もうここはダメだ
Oh boy, is Jitka the first to die now?
防火シャッターを閉めなければどこまでも火が回るわ
The fire will keep spreading unless we close the fire shutters.
でもいとこが
Mm-hmm. Asna gave Olga a pained look.
どうするどうしたらいいの
You're gonna go in there after, aren't you? What should I do now? You're gonna want to know more from Jitka about what happened with your father, Olga asked herself. At this rate, I won't be able to save all of us. Oh, don't tell me the jealousy's gonna get to her and she's gonna want to leave Jitka behind and think if she gets back to her father, sees her father again, she'll be better again. Won't be able to save all of this. And Mickey's throat is probably seriously damaged. If we don't get her away from the flames, her life will be in danger. Olga squinted through the swirling smoke. The other side was completely overwhelmed with flames. Oh, fudge. I doubt Jitka is still. Asna's not going to allow it. Olga ran over to the wall. The switch to activate the fire shutters was there. She's going to shut her in. She reached a trembling finger toward the button.
いとこはまだいとこが中にいるのよ
Asna's not going to let you. Didn't think so. What about Jitka? She's still on the other side. Asna yelled. Oh boy. Oh, this is going to get tense. Asna
勢
yelled.
いが速いわじゃあもういとこだって助かりはしない
At this rate, Jitka won't survive. Asna groaned.
閉じましょうみんなの命が優先だ
We have to close the shutters. Everyone's lives come first. Save many and leave the few behind. I get it, but still seems a bit cruel. But Jitka can change space-time. They just don't know that. Olga pressed the switch. Click. The fire shutters started to lower. She's suddenly going to come through, Jitka? Asna bit her lip. Olga made sure the shutters were completely closed before putting a hand on Asna's shoulder. So is Jitka dead?
行きましょう
I'm not convinced, but maybe. Let's go. Asna's not happy. ... Just then,
音が
you've got to be kidding me. Don't tell me that you just heard Jitka on the side of the shutters. Did you hear that? Asna's head shot up. Although Olga's voice was doubtful, she suddenly heard the sound too. There was banging on the shutters. Someone was knocking on the other side.
いとこ
Jitka? Olga and Asna yelled at once. Asuna ran over to the wall and pressed the switch. Oh, for God's sake, Jitka! The shutters rose up to reveal Jitka in tears on the other side. Yay, you found her! Asuna ran over to the small girl covered in soot.
早く開けてよ。怖かったよ。
Oh, well, at least she got... Well, we survive. Hurry and open up. I was so scared.
大丈夫だってば。
Okay, good. Asuna rubbed Jitka's back as she continued to sob with fear.
さあ早くこんなところから離れよう。
Yay!
そんで水場を探してさっぱりしようよ。
With a hand around Jitka's trembling shoulders, Asuna led the way to the exit. She spoke in a low whisper as they passed Olga.
あんた人殺すところだったのよ。
Yeah, this is going to cause the rift between Olga and Asuna to get even bigger at the moment. Oh boy, you almost killed someone. Yeah, and you're meant to be the doctor. Ugh. Olga stayed frozen even after Asuna and Jitka were out of sight. You almost killed someone. Asuna's words weighed heavily on Olga's heart. She's right. I almost killed Jitka. Did you secretly want that though, Olga? If I hadn't closed the shutters, everyone could have died in the smoke. Yes. But should I have really closed them? All for one and one for all. Just kill all of you, die at the one. I don't know. Hard question. Did I make the wrong decision? My actions put someone's life in danger. She's going to have a lack of confidence throughout the rest of the story, isn't she? I just put someone's life in danger. Even though I'm on the path to save lives as a doctor. I almost killed someone. Oh no, something creaked inside of Olga's heart. Doubt. Yeah, she's going mad. She's starting to lose her sanity. She's always been trained to save people, and now she's realizes she also has the ability to hurt people. It's the sound of cogwheels slowly beginning to warp her sanity. Oh no, to be continued. She's starting to go down a very different path, even though she's the medical student. Save the current date. I'll save it in a separate file. Oh, very interesting. So we've completed Olga's chapter of Lockout, but I will have to proceed the timeline on a wee bit to see where we go next. Now, if I remember correctly, 6 leads to a death. Wings accident leads to death. Wings didn't lead to a death. Who do I still need to do? I still need to complete Asuna's end, and I still need to complete Chloe and Olga's ends. So if Lockout doesn't progress the timeline, I need to do a chapter that does complete the timeline, which with them all surviving is Wings or Fake. I believe Fake also didn't result in anyone's death. Or maybe it did result. No, wait, Fake did result in Olga's death, I think. So Wings is the one chapter that doesn't cause anyone to die. But I do have Asuna's chapter next available. Anyway, guys, so what I'll do is I'll either play Wings off camera just to see, but I'll record anything that's new, or we'll just continue in the next episode with Asuna's chapter of Feelings. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then let me know down in the comments with anything you want to say about it. Hope you enjoyed it. And just let me know if you enjoyed it, and also let me know what your thoughts are on the story so far, and just talk about it all you want in the comments. Just don't post any spoilers for anything we haven't seen already in this series, guys. And yeah, we will find out with Asuna's chapter of Feelings, or if we either do Wings again to bring back the next chapter for maybe Olga or Chloe, whichever way we choose, we will continue with the next episode that gives us more progress and more scenarios. So yeah, and as per usual, guys, if you enjoy the content and you haven't already, click the subscribe button, hit the like button on this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. It really helps out the channel as well, guys. And when you subscribe, hit the notification bell for all notifications so you'll get notes for any videos going up on the channel, plus anything else for the community. So guys, we will find out what happens next time with a new scenario, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.